Hello everyone and welcome to the FMV Archive. The Fame game, Welcome to Hollywood, is what we are talking about today, the 2025 September released game that puts you, Jonathan Clifton, as the super hunky guy. The game is created by Interactive Films LLC. This is, to my knowledge, their first, and also this is only available on Steam, to my knowledge. This is a POV dating simulation, kind of similar to Five Hearts Under One Roof. You are sitting there, like me to you, gawking at women the entire time. Well, they are gawking right back at you. Definitely choose your own adventure. There is no gameplay to this one. It is just you controlling the narrative. There's very little on this game. No reviews, no real walkthroughs out there. I think I'm the only person covering it at the moment. Julia Verdon, a veteran director, took the script, ran with it, but should you run to your computer and download this one in your Steam library? Let us go through our 10-point system to figure out if this is a game that you should be playing. Number one, the look and the graphics. It actually looks pretty good. Everything's well lit. It's full motion video the entire time. There's kind of the screens in between that go through the chapters. They're very nice, very easy to navigate, and I like how it tells you how many hearts there are on there. The navigation screen's really good in this one. The sets are not great, okay? They're kind of low budget sets. Looks like they invented out a house that may be used for adult films. There are word printouts on the doors of the actors and actresses on that, which I thought was like, you know, just don't have them at all, I suppose. Kind of look cheap to me, but maybe that's what it looks like on the set of a actual daytime soap. I have no idea. And to be honest, if you want to see teens doing backbends, this is the game for you. That stuff is all in here. The look is good. It's not great. We'll give it a 5. Gameplay. This is definitely a choose-your-own-adventure game, but you know what? There is something I do like about this, and this adds to making an actual game, not just a choose-your-own-adventure. There's a hidden character. Yes, Lily. There are very specific things that you have to do in order to unlock her, and I appreciated that. That is something new to the dating simulation. Otherwise, it's choose-your-own-adventure, but there is one other thing in there. It actually grades you on how good of an actor you are. Depending on the choices that you make, you'll get an acting score, and if your acting score falls in certain ranges, you'll get totally different diverging story path. The gameplay is overall pretty good for a choose-your-own-adventure POV dating sim. We'll give it a 7 overall for gameplay. Number 3, what are we looking at here with the story? You're just a normal dude. However, you are absolutely ridiculously handsome. So handsome that the lead of this daytime soap fires her co-star, which is a dude, and hires you just right off. You're just standing there. And she's like, you know what? You're that good looking. I'm that good of an actress. I can make you a superstar. And that's where the game really starts. From there, you take over. You're kind of jumping right into acting, although you really have no idea how to act. But it kind of takes off from there, and immediately all these women are just fawning over you. You must be Brad Pitt level hotness, Channing Tatum, the best looking guy on the planet, because these women, the way they react when they see you is totally ridiculous. The story outside of the women is pretty good, but with the women it's really bad and it gets really repetitive. Really repetitive. Story, 4 overall for the story. Number 5, the consequences of your decisions actually matters quite a bit in this. Like I said, you have that acting meter, and that greatly changes what story path you go on. It greatly changes what stories that you will get in the game, depending on how your show goes, how good of an actor you are. Do you find the hidden character? That's a big part of it. There's a lot of it. Your choices do matter. It kind of all ends the exact same way, though, which I didn't like that part. But there are some consequences there, so we will give you a 7 overall for consequences. Up next, the dialogue. How is it when these people speak? It's not good. It's actually kind of bad. And one of the main reasons of it, I said it before, the repetitiveness of it. These women say the exact same things. You say the exact same things to them, regardless of which one you are talking to. You pick one and you kind of get these canned responses. So it doesn't really feel like you're picking which woman you like, because they're all kind of the same. And like, they're always fawning over you. So that doesn't even matter. The chapter 5 is almost a cookie cutter, the very last chapter. Maybe they ran out of time, maybe they ran out of budget, couldn't afford rewrites, but something definitely happened wrong with the script and the writing here, because there's just too much of the same thing going on over and over again. 1 overall for the dialogue. Number 6, the acting. How is the acting in this one? POV shots are really hard to act to when you're just looking into a camera and you're not bouncing things off of a human being. So it's really hard. That's why most Hollywood action movies, they don't do that. They have it with other people on the set. It's also hard to play the role of a woman in the 1950s. You just love a guy just because he's a guy and he's paying some attention to you. The script doesn't help with the acting in this one, and I can see that some of the actresses probably aren't really quite prepared to be in the role where they're just being fawned over and then they're fawning over someone right back. Some of them are not good at it. Others are definitely better. The bad guy in this one, Emery's Cooper, I believe it is how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm messing up your first name on that one. He's really good. I think he steals the show as the bad guy on this. I think he's probably the strongest actor in it. The other ones, some of them, it's their first time in front of a camera, so I might give them some leeway on that, and I actually think they did pretty good for what they were put into. The acting is not great, but it's, the script doesn't help them very much, so the acting is a 4 overall. Direction and cinematography, how's that? Julia Verdon, kind of a veteran. She's done a lot of acting, done a lot of producing, it looks like. Several directing credits to her name. I think she kind of did the best with what she has. I mean, she doesn't have A-list actors and actresses in this. She doesn't have A-list sets to work with. She doesn't have an A-list script to work with. So I think she's making the best of what she has. The lighting is always good. The women are always the focus of the shot, which they should be. It is a dating POV game, so they should always be focused on them. The movement of the camera is actually very good because it actually kind of moves like you would be looking around the set. You're walking around a set, you're hitting your mark. I'm gonna give it a 5 overall for direction, but I think with the tools that were there, it was done pretty well. Number 8, the music. It is what it is. It definitely passes the Turing test. It sounds like it's just fine. It sounds like it's on a daytime soap. It's not really good, but it's not bad either. We're going to give it a 5 overall for the music. Number 9, inventive. What is inventive about this game? Okay, you get the hidden character. Okay, I like that. You get the acting points. I like that. That's kind of something new in the gameplay. But how it is laid out is something that has been done over and over again, especially recently with these dating POV sims. I'll give you plus points for adding the hidden character, plus points for the acting score, 2 overall for inventiveness. Number 10, fun. How much fun is the game? It is not very much fun because the more you play it, the more you kind of keep regurgitating these same scenes over and over. And again, they're with different women, so I can't skip them. Any scenes that you have seen, you can skip. But if they're with different women, it's just, you're using the exact same dialogue almost, but it's just with a different girl. So there's really no different feeling for it. To be honest, I think the game would have been a lot better if they stripped the dating sim part of it out and just made it the acting part of it. I actually enjoyed that storyline much better. Game gets kind of boring pretty quickly, so we're going to give it a 3 overall for fun. So the Fame game, what is our final score? It is a 43. By far not the worst game that we played, not the best. I guess if you like dating sims, maybe you'll like this one. It's not really my genre, but even within the genre, I don't think it's one of the better ones out there. Although it's not a bad one, I will say that. It is definitely professionally done. So our final verdicts. If you must play it, go ahead and play it. But I wouldn't say this is one that you have to search out. Maybe when it goes on sale on Steam for 50% off, you can get it for $5. Maybe it's worth your time, but I really don't think there's anything in here new enough and crazy enough story-wise that you actually have to play it. So that's the Fame game. Make us famous and hit subscribe, hit like. Those are the 2 most important things you can do for us if you like this video. If you liked this game and you're watching this, we have a couple walkthroughs on this. We have how to unlock Lily. We have how to get a secret ending with Parker. We have all that stuff up here on our page. Check it out. Thank you. Have a good one.